How many bits make up an IPv4 address? An IPv4 address is 32 bits long, typically represented as 4 decimal numbers, octets, separated by periods. What is the maximum decimal value possible for any single octet in an IPv4 address? Each octet is 8 bits, and 8 bits can represent decimal values from 0 to 255, so no octet in an IPv4 address will exceed 255. Approximately how many unique IPv4 addresses are possible in total? IPv4's 32-bit address space allows for approximately 4.29 billion, 2 to the power of 32, unique addresses, which is far fewer than the number of devices connected to the Internet today. Which technology allows many private IP addresses on an internal network to share a single public IP address for Internet communication? NAT, Network Address Translation, allows many devices using private IP addresses to communicate to the Internet through a single shared public IP address. Which RFC defines the private IP address ranges used on internal networks? RFC 1918 defines the 3 ranges of private IPv4 addresses reserved for use on internal networks. Which private IPv4 range, offering over 16 million addresses, is commonly used in large corporate networks? The 10.0.0.0 to 10.255.255.255 range provides over 16 million addresses, making it a popular choice for large corporate networks. Which private IPv4 range, offering just over 1 million addresses, is typically used on smaller networks? The 172.16.0.0 to 172.31.255.255 range provides just over 1 million addresses, commonly used on smaller networks. Which private IPv4 range, offering just over 65,000 addresses, is commonly used by home network routers? The 192.168.0.0 to 192.168.255.255 range provides just over 65,000 addresses and is the range most commonly assigned by home network routers. How many bits make up an IPv6 address? An IPv6 address is 128 bits long, 4 times the length of an IPv4 address, allowing for a vastly larger address space. Approximately how many unique addresses does the IPv6 address space provide? IPv6 128-bit address space provides approximately 340 undecillion unique addresses, removing the scarcity concerns present with IPv4. In what numbering format are IPv6 addresses typically written, rather than the decimal format used by IPv4? IPv6 addresses are written in hexadecimal format, separated by colons, which allows the much longer 128-bit address to be represented more compactly than decimal notation would allow. How many bits are represented by each colon-separated group in a standard IPv6 address? Each group in an IPv6 address, separated by colons, represents 16 bits, 2 octets, unlike IPv4's 8-bit octets separated by periods. What is the default/common subnet mask, network prefix length, used for IPv6 addressing? IPv6 commonly uses a /64 prefix, meaning the first 64 bits represent the network portion and the remaining 64 bits represent the host portion of the address. Why has DNS become even more important with the adoption of IPv6 compared to IPv4? Because IPv6 addresses are much longer and more complex than IPv4 addresses, relying on DNS to reference devices by domain name rather than memorizing IP addresses becomes increasingly important. Great job! You made it through all 14 questions. Subscribe to Trivia Challenge for more fun challenges. See you next time.